This is the cheapest apartment you can rent right by Central Park, which is at the end of the street. This place is awesome. It's got 3 beds, not just 1, but 2 baths. Laundry. Whoa, look at that. We have a neighbor who's living rent-free on top of that AC. I've always wondered what's in here. No lights or anything. And if you look in the windows, you'd see like some spray paint. That means someone got in there at one point. Is it locked? Oh yeah. Anyways, this thing is right here next to Central Park, and Central Park is right next to the apartment, which is just around that corner. Living across the street from the park, that's something only a select few will ever have the opportunity to do. Wow, that is a lot of dogs. They're all being well behaved too. Why don't they get to go to the park? It's right there. You can go down there, there's like a swamp, or a lake rather. There you can go on a wilderness excursion. If we're lucky, we'll see a squirrel instead of a rat. Look at how pretty and quiet this is. You can just come out here, drink your coffee. How close can I get to these geese before they attack me? Pretty close. I guess they're eating what little grass is left here. Look at these photographers on the other side. There's only like 3 types of animals they can see here. Ducks, geese, a squirrel, maybe a turtle. But look at this, the building's like right there. This is like a backyard. That's what this is. And when you consider that New York apartments that have like an outdoor component typically have a higher price attached to them, living by all this might be a better deal. It's definitely a better deal. What's also amazing is there's a subway stop right here, 2 doors down, and there's free Wi-Fi. But the reason it doesn't work well is because it goes down. Everybody knows it goes up. See the symbol on your phone? It goes up. The rest of the block's kind of quiet. You do have a candy store basically right next door, but there could be candy in this van. It says there's candy. There's one tiny little window in the back. There's also an external lock on this back door. They could put a bolt over that and whatever's inside would be stuck in there. Nothing fishy about that whatsoever. Now this street is Manhattan Avenue. It's really quiet up here. Look, even these workers aren't making a whole lot of noise. This right here is where they heat up the tar. A propane tank and a hose. I don't think you want to breathe that in. There's like a weird antique or something. Looks super old. I wonder what this thing is. It's a Ford. But look at how pretty everything is up here. You got these really cool trees. And as far as apartments and rental neighborhoods go, this is a good one. Although it's probably horrible if you want to go out and go to crazy bars and wild parties, because the only party I'm seeing is in this garden. Exciting. And just before we continue, huge shout out to Scentbird, the sponsor of today's video. Scentbird is a designer fragrance subscription that will have you smelling fantastic. I am super excited to check these out. Versace. They come in these really cool little bags, and it's a pretty big bottle. You twist up the cap just like that. Not bad. Oh, that is straight out of the shower fresh. Love this one. For each scent you get, it tells you the ingredients if your sniffer's off a little bit like mine is. Out of all these, this one's my favorite. But the thing that I really like about this is I got out of using fragrances because the ones that I had stopped smelling good to other people after a while, and I was like, well, forget it. What a waste of time. And it's a good thing I'm married because I probably smell terrible. But with Scentbird, you can try out a new fragrance every single month. They have over 600 brands to choose from. But summer's coming. Be sure to use the code below and get 55% off your first month of Scentbird, which means you're gonna smell great for $7. And the great thing is this deal is also now available in Canada, but don't wait too long. 55% off. When has that ever lasted forever? Now let's get back to the video. This place is awesome. It's got 3 beds, not just 1, but 2 baths. Laundry. But here's the best part. right out your window. That right there is Central Park. This is the front entrance, and those stairs, these are a little bit steep, but there's a handrail, and look at that, you can see all the way down the street. Super cool. It's an old building, but these heaters aren't really loud. It was just a slight hiss. Some of these I've heard like rattle and go crazy. But whenever you see one of these in your apartment, the heat is included in the rent. And speaking of the rent, $39.95 for this. Again, 3 bedrooms, pretty affordable 3 ways. If you want to live here, check out the video description. And subscribe if you have fun. I make 6 videos a week. There's the front door, and after you walk in, you're in this common space, which is combined with the kitchen. Dimensions here are really good. 10.5 feet by 17.5 feet. Put an entertainment center there, then float a couch, and then here put a table. This area is not really big enough for anything other than entertainment, but the rest of the room has a nice flow to it. Plus, since we're not really getting direct sunlight, this is gonna be a good room for watching movies. Whoa, look at that. We have a neighbor who's living rent-free on top of that AC. That's the dishwasher. Oven looks decent. Next to it, we have a beverage cooler at an icy cold 52 degrees. Nice feature. Look at that. We've also got a microwave. And we've got a sink sprayer in the kitchen. And way under here, there's even a window. Look at that. It goes up pretty high. Just don't plan on opening it completely. Now, what's great about this place is we've also got 2 full-size baths. This one's got a decent standing shower. Pretty much enough room in here. And there's a frosted window, which I don't have any plans to open. Rest of the bathroom's well lit. I love how there's tons of mirrors. The sink itself, decent size, could wash both your hands, no problem. Storage in here is great. We've got this really big medicine cabinet. And then over here, we've got ourselves what looks like a linen shelf. If it seems weird to you that I'm pointing this out, it's not a feature of every New York City apartment. Look, here's the second bathroom. No linen shelf. In fact, it's a little bit smaller, but at least they were able to get a shower in here. 2 full baths will alleviate early morning traffic jams. Same sink. We've got a little medicine cabinet over here. And then above the throne, we have another. So 3 medicine cabinets and 3 bedrooms. Speaking of which, all 3 bedrooms are kind of right here next to each other. And this is also where the laundry machines are. Same view that we had in the living room. This room is 11 feet 3 inches by 9 feet 2 inches. Little heater right here next to the window. You know, for $1,330, this ain't bad. If you split the rent 3 ways, and look at that, we've even got what looks like a halfway decent closet in here with a couple of shelves. Okay, this room, 9 feet 11 inches by 9 feet 6 inches, so enough. You got the little fake fireplace, room for a bed by the windows. Speaking of which, here we get 2 windows. You can see the park if you poke your head out. And who wouldn't love a south-facing tree-lined street view? And it's got pretty decent closet space. This looks like it's the same as what the other room had. Now next to this, we have room number 3, 8 feet 6 inches by 9 feet 11 inches. The only thing I don't like about this one is it feels kind of dark in here, but the reason for that is probably because this light sucks. Look, they've got really bright bulbs in this room that doesn't really have a view, but in this one, probably an upgrade is in order. Did you have fun? Subscribe, and then why don't you pick another apartment tour here or here, and I'll see you in the next video.